Hey everyone, it's Leslie from CoKinesis doing another capture test. Doing that test on Resident Evil Revelations for the Wii U. The main purpose of this test is to see if I can get a decent capture of both the game and the Wii U gamepad, which you can see down in the corner. I don't even know if that's a good place for the gamepad to be. I don't even know if this game has anything useful on the gamepad to display. But I'm going to find out. Shake it around a little bit, you know it's there. Yeah, so this is as crude as it can get. I don't know if there's a good way to capture stuff from the gamepad, but right now I've just got a webcam sitting in front of me, the gamepad in front of that, and then the game on the screen. I have not played Resident Evil Revelations, so I'm going to put this under sink or swim. And if it's actually scary, I might put it under whatever I decide to call the scary feature, whenever that happens. But for now, this is just going to be a few minutes of me running around being an idiot and seeing how it looks and how it sounds. And so on. So, is it even getting that full screen? Make sure everything looks right on the capture. Yeah, like that. And I hope the sounds good. I think it is. This should be fine. Anyway, this game has subtitles. Unlike, was it Blue Stinger from the Dreamcast? I found out the other day, which meant I had to wear headphones because I couldn't hear what was going on because I couldn't turn it up loud enough or it got picked up by the mic. Oh, the hazards, the many hazards of recording a game. Let's do this. Resident Evil. Say it. Speaking of which, I need to switch over my audio while I'm at it, so that I can at least hear a little bit of what's going on. Alright, autosave feature. Do not turn off the Wii U. Who cares? I'm also hoping this webcam doesn't go in and out of focus. Like, come on, you can get that. It's perfect. It's right in front of you. Whatever, you don't need to read from the gamepad. You just need to see cool stuff that's on there. Alright, gonna campaign it up. I'm going to new game it up. I started the game. I didn't actually play anything. I just started to do the audio test before. So this is a brand new game. Autosave data will be lost. Gasp. You're going to ask me about spoilers from the Wii, whatever. I can't remember. The Weverse, is that it? I didn't really understand the question. Just said, do you want to turn off Weverse? Like, something about Weverse and spoilers. Like you get little messages or something. In game, maybe? I don't know. I haven't played around with my Wii very much. I mostly bought it as a Mario Kart machine. Already holding the screen in the worst possible way. Doesn't matter if there's nothing on there. Alright, we're on a boat. You've been staring at that gun for 3 hours now, Jill. I gotta find a good... There we go. Jill. Oh, another great thing is I've got the capture of the game on the adjacent screen, and it's running on a delay, so that's going to drive me freaking crazy. It's all right. It is incredible. It's technology, Jill. So I didn't actually play Resident Evil 5. Which I think you're supposed to do before playing this. I think this takes place between 4 and 5, but whatever. You're still supposed to play Resident Evil 5 to get some frames of reference. But that's because I started Resident Evil 5, and I said, yeah, this isn't the Resident Evil that I'm looking for. Revelations, it's a couple years old now. Like, I should have jumped into it. But my understanding is that it is supposed to be more of the old school survival horror than it is like action punching, not even zombies anymore, punching monster villagers in the face. Sometimes they have a chainsaw.
It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off.
Not Chris and Jessica. Dun dun dun, right here on this ship. I was going to say put them 40 feet off into the water, but I didn't want to go into it. So, oh, I need to invert the camera. All cameras should come inverted. I don't care what anyone says. buddy. All right, but while I'm at it, there's a gun. Could probably shoot if I really want to, like that light. Oh, you auto... Just, what the heck is going on here? Like, when I let off, it just starts kind of floating off in some other... I guess that's the boat rocking? No, you're just going slowly down. It must be you're just bad aim. All right, get over that light. I want to try and shoot it. Right. Oh man, this is going to be way easier when I invert the camera. Oh gosh, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Yep, go, go, go. Didn't even work. All right, hold on a second. I gotta figure this camera thing out. Change the various game settings. The only game setting that matters. Control, invert. All right. That's I always have to think about it. I'm pretty sure the y-axis is the axis that I like. Heck yeah. No, what? Okay, it did it for here. It didn't do it for shooting. I was not paying attention. I did not know that it had it. Go. I didn't know that it had it in two separate options. Controls again. Because I was not paying attention. Oh, man, swimming controls. Everything. Also, make you fast and y-axis. And anything else I should care about? Controller vibration? Great. Everything looks good. Alright, now we're talking looking around and aiming. The analog is... maybe fast is too much. We'll find out. I think so far it feels okay. It's hard to aim at that light. That's because this boat's crazy. Ooh. Anyway, as I was saying, like weird abandoned mansions or ghost ships or it's like any contained environment where spooky things are happening and you got to like explore it and make a map and do cool stuff. Those are my favorite kind of survival horror games in general. I guess that's kind of a tried and true mechanic. But Resident Evil kind of fell off that path a long time ago. I don't really need to say much about it. Everyone knows. And if you've ever liked Resident Evil, for a while, Dead Space was my hope. The first Dead Space was glorious. And they kind of actioned it up and was like, okay, I guess it's still okay. And then I haven't even played the third one. All right. She doesn't look okay. She didn't respond. You should probably call a doctor. That seems like a really annoying thing to have on a boat. Is that just there to let you know that you're shaking around a little bit? Like, in case you couldn't feel it, listen for the bell and you know you're in the waves. Okay. A lock. Oh, it's a good thing you got me here. You know what I'm the master of. Not aiming well. I'm the master of unlocking like that. I locked it with my gun. And I automatically turned on my flashlight. Alright, so what we got going on here? There's nothing on the menu worth watching, so hope you really like that being down in the corner, all bright and stuff. I even turned the brightness down. I might have to turn it down some more if I'm ever going to do this again. Oh, you're right, it does stink. I wonder why. All this stuff, that looks like flour, is just some spilled flour. The light makes it look a little different than you would think. People hanging from the vents. That is a party prop. Oh, so the waviness went away. That's good. I don't know why she's a better aim inside than she is outside, but whatever. Now I'm just running around for no good reason. All right, let's do this for reals. Open that door. Alright, I trust nothing. Ready to shoot at a moment's notice. This is kind of how I play all Resident Evil games. Once you got the ability to go in first person and move around, it's like, well, this is now Call of Duty as far as I'm concerned. Never leave shooting stance. Just have to open doors. See? See that?
Hey,
I left. Oh, hey, jerk! I left shooting stance, and he got away. Open the door with your gun drawn. Whatever. It's probably just a crew member. La 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 la. The downer of this and other recent Resident Evil games is, in addition to not kind of having that creepy atmosphere, they always partner you up with someone, which kind of ruins it altogether. Like running into people hey, it's the only way to be sure. Also, how do you reload? Like that. Like running into people and having conversations, that's fine. I'm just having someone stand right next to you the whole time. Lame. I don't know how that shakes down in this one though. Like maybe they're just around for a little bit and then they disappear. That I'm gonna say you should get some duct tape and fix that up. So the one thing that's hard for me to see that maybe you can appreciate is the map on the bottom. It makes me sad that the Wii U gamepad and even the 3DS gamepad, the bottom section is kind of relegated to maps and inventory screens. Although I can understand why. You want to keep your eyes on the screen in front of you. Like that. See, I would have missed that if I'd just been looking at my game screen. This is actually a crummy game to put on a horror capture because I need a second webcam to get my face, and that would take up most of the rest of the screen. Everyone wants to see your face when you're playing scary games, even if people like me don't freak out. I do jump though. There are jump scares. They'll get me. I ain't too proud to admit it. Man, this place sucks. Also, I want to look at the map. I guess I can go this way. Am I looking for stuff? Is there supposed to be like loot? Oh god, zombie rats! If they're not zombie rats now, they will be. It's shiny. I need to press the button on it.
Shorted out.
Well, thanks for the insight. Jill, you mechanic or something? You know how this stuff works? Fix it.
Power still works here.
Even though it's shorted out. It's weird. Let's plug that drink machine into the circuit breaker and everything will get power. That's how power works. No, the power on this fake drink. What do we got? Frozen drinks. Delicious. I want to work on a ship. Get all the free frozen drinks I want. Let's see what's in this door. Every time I stop and then stop talking, I'm probably craning my head around the webcam to look at the map. I could look at it on the screen, but it's a few seconds behind and kind of hard to see. I broke my own rule by visiting or by exploring those other rooms without being in my shooter stance, but never again.
Take a look at this.
It's great. Covered in blood. Good job. Now I'm going to look over this important stuff. See, like this grate that's open. My grate's better than yours. I can crawl down into that one. Alright, what do you got?
Parker, give me a hand here.
By which I mean do it yourself while I stand here. Why did my controller vibrate for that? Also gross. Where'd you get that and what is it? Oh, I guess at this point in the Resident Evil lore, there's all sorts of fancy zombie detecting technology.
I think it's a gun.
Now what?
I think it's made of chocolate. It looks delicious. Now what is you put on some damn gloves, alright? Before you do whatever you're about to do. Were you trying to become a zombie? You're trying to make him cough? See, that guy was probably wearing gloves.
So it's not Chris.
Chris's hands were smaller, more delicate. See, that grate that was already open? Whatever, just give me the ammo and let's keep going. I guess the gun didn't have that, her fancy symbol on it that she was staring at the beginning of the game. Oh, that was not good. Hey, buddy. Trying to get a handle on shooting people in the head so I don't waste bullets, but knowing a Resident Evil game, that is kind of fruitless. Yeah, that's sure called for a loading screen. Is that just a Wii U thing? It looks pretty good, really, for... I don't want to qualify it by saying for a Wii U, but I think it looks just fine. So far, frame rate holds up. I don't know how it compares to the other systems. I had it for the 3DS. I didn't play it. Got it for extra cheap, but the lack of a second analog was kind of driving me crazy. So even out on the bridge, I was like, yeah, I'll play this later. And then it came out for cheap again. Am I supposed to hit a button? Yeah, I guess so. It came out cheaply again on the Wii U and said, all right, second analog, and I got a Wii U. Let's do this. Here we are. That's the story of my life. Where are you, Chris? Now this special report from NTS. Oh, man. As the screen brightens, you can see my face in the reflection. I guess that kind of counts as a webcam thing.
It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix.
I want to operate on a massive solar energy matrix.
Never before had
Stuff looks rad.
been used to supply power to an entire city. But in 2000,
Gas mask wearing terrorists.
opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist.
I don't know if I've ever seen a gas mask wearing terrorist in a real news report.
Also several creatures known as bio.
Usually they either don't wear a mask or they're just wearing like ski masks.
This launched one of the worst tragedies.
It's only in video games and movies based on video games. They're just like wearing a gas mask all the time just in case.
World's leading counter-bioterror organization
Like you drop one of your terrorist gas grenades or something, I don't know.
was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack.
These people are acting busily. They're moving around. They're waving their arms.
Bioterror NGO, which
I don't know what acting busily means. I was going to say something else, but I lost the thread.
went in as observers to assist
Look at that guy. He's observing the crap out of this whole thing.
need for immediate and decisive action.
Ah.
Supreme local headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself.
Which they hadn't told anyone they could actually do.
The world began to refer to the
Just,
incident
just one of those things. Oh, by the way, we can also destroy the city.
the incident. The FBC
I think the terrorists should have gotten control of that instead of monsters.
disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro.
Veltro is a terrible name for a terrorist group.
Now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people.
2005? When did this game actually come out?
As you can see, the lost city of Terra Grigia remains inaccessible.
I don't remember
Potent symbol of the
solar
Terra
death rays being in place in 2005. That was like a 2008 invention. Look at those birds. Now look at this static. It's a very strange, unless there's a follow-up on the news report thing, that's a very strange way to do an info dump. It's like, here, unrelated news report. Hey, that was the guy who was investigating real hard.
Ah, there you two are. O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise.
And I am here against orders, but
No, but the FBC has cordoned off the entire area.
not the FBC.
However, in the past few weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
Well, not like the usual
I guess the FBC couldn't come
carcasses that everyone understands.
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put two and two.
Mysterious carcasses and FBC.
I've sent them.
You know what that means. House party.
Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
Yeah,
You don't sound happy about it.
CoKinesis. Something. Is that its name?
didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
I barely bothered to put my shoes on today.
Just in case.
That's the kind of character I am.
Because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Holding this gamepad extra steady for the part that has nothing on it. Use physical attacks on enemies when they falter. Now I need to figure out how to use a physical attack. And also I need to cough. Ahem, excuse me. Alright, the Genesis Manual, version 1.0.9. Genesis, the nickname of a high-level bioscanner currently being tested and developed by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. It bounces special synchrotron radiation off a target in order to analyze it. You should probably just bounce regular radiation off of a target in order to kill it. Viral analysis. It is possible to detect and analyze even the smallest amount of viruses. They can get pretty small. Virus manufacturing. Since version 1.0.4, it has been possible to produce simple vaccines from the viral analysis data. Detection. Using synchrotron radiation, it is possible to detect specific objects. The data for bullets, medical herbs, etc. are registered with internal memory for testing. I like that they're just going all out on the... In this world, they're just medical herbs. You eat them and you feel better. They just grow places. And now they're part of science. If a detectable object is nearby, the indicator in the lower right area of the monitor will light up. That's all you need to know about the Genesis device. That's the whole manual. He could have written it on a cocktail napkin and stuck it in his shoe. Got my bullets back. I'm not waving around. See, she's dead steady aim now. I don't like this analog. It's I might need to play around with that analog speed or aim speed stuff. There's no... It's like kind of all or nothing. I don't like that. What the hell does it look like I'm doing? I'm threatening the sea with my gun. It'll respect me someday. Alright. Jump. Yep. Alright. Oh, wait. You can see the map again. Exciting. Whew. Are you some kind of scientist or something? That sounded like a fascinating lecture on messes rotting.
So pale. I've never seen anything like it.
Use the Genesis to get a reading.
How about I use your face to get a reading on the ground? Get a reading on my fist. L and right trigger. Scanning. Scan complete. I want to scan it some more. That's only 12% complete. We can just scan the same one over and over. Apparently not. Alright, whatever. Well, you'd cover me, I guess. Well, why don't you just get a scan? You're holding the damn thing. Gotta do everything.
I'm getting something from inside it.
Should I punch it? I can do that. Is it bullets?
Don't worry. I've done this.
I've done this before, and when I say done this, I mean told you to do it. And I'm still not wearing gloves. Oh, your arms are bare up to your elbows almost. It's like you're delivering a cow.
Got something.
That's how cows give birth, right? I saw that on City Slickers.
What is this? If it's an engineered mutation, this could...
Here, drink it.
I'll run some tests on this.
Use it to run some tests on your mouth and drink it, and we'll know what it is. It'll turn you into a mutant. I'll shoot you, and the mystery will be solved. Oh, well, I better get these bullets that are just laying on a boat. That's where I keep my bullets. Don't tell anyone. What else we got here? Scanatron, other things. Scanatron, my partner. Haha, you weren't found. Hey, he actually responded. That means I gotta scan the other guy. Because I was made to look at every little thing before I can move on with a story. Because I can't help it. You don't care, and I don't care either. Hey, you did say something. That said, now I gotta call HR. These bullets. You know that mofo is an offensive word. Alright, blob. 39%. Oh god, no! Oh god, no! It could tell I was detecting it. Open up. Come on. Yeah, like that. Right in your stupid, alien, gross mouth. Or monster.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
You heard me? I wanted it to be a cakewalk. So do I.
I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
Hey, I found an herb growing in a pot on the beach. I'm gonna take it. Some of that sweet green herb, you know what I'm saying? It cures what ails you, according to this game. What's this? Something that I can shoot and or analyze? I should probably analyze it. And also maybe shoot it. I came here to shoot things and analyze corpses, and I'm all out of corpses, so... That's not true, though.
That smell must have ruptured from gas.
Yeah. It ruptured because you looked at it. I guess the radiation could have done that. Let's say about these birds. Look, man, there are 3 of us on this beach. So far, one of us is doing all the analyzing. And shooting guys. Although 2 of us, I guess. The, what's his name over there? Hey partner, whose name I don't remember. You shot a couple things, but not as enthusiastically. Alright, use weapons with R. Use weapon while aiming with the freaking ZL and R, and switch weapons with that. Only when carrying 2 or more. Okay, well, I don't want to use the hand grenade. Somebody already raided the place. Jerks. I'm looking at stuff. Looking for gross stuff. Come on. What do you got? +8. Analyze harder. Alright, now. The real fun of Resident Evil begins. The pixel hunt, looking for blobs so I can move on to the next thing. Any blobs over here? Is that a grenade? I guess the, FBC might have left some bullets strewn randomly across the beach. That's what I would do if I was a government organization. Standing order. Leave bullets everywhere just in case the world ends. Target it harder. Doing it twice has never really accomplished anything, but it's also never really stopped me from trying, so. I call it a tie. Nothing. So that's the one I already got. Did it get weirder after it exploded? No? Alright. Anything up? A blob over here? It looks kind of like a blob. I guess I could just walk around with this thing on all the time. It'll highlight something for me. Looking around for blobs. Hey, what's that? Too far to scan. Is this something cool? Is this a secret? It's not a blob. I would have ignored it. Oh, well, I got something about the first victim who apparently fell against this crate before dying. Even though I thought the FBC came here after everything went down. I guess one of these things could have crawled on it afterwards. Why not? Birds, no blobs. Same blob, partner blob. Keep on going. I only need one more. I could easily have walked past one on the first beach. I wasn't trying that hard. Maybe something in a boat. Is there a blob over there? Is that like a blob house? Oh, this controller is not analog enough. Whatever, I'll play with the speed. Oh, okay, is it this one? Is it hanging on the side? I don't think I got that one. That's not 13%. That means there's another small one. There's some more bullets.
I don't pay you to play. I pay you to work.
I think you get paid to shut up while I do my job. Also, do I work for you? You're the head of this place? No, you were supposed to be on leave. What's this? More bullets. I bet you don't take these bullets with you. When I started on the ship, I only had 10, 15 or something. Alright, so there's somewhere there's a little 3% blob. And it's not going to let me continue until I find it. I can't just be like, hey, this is all I found. Let's go already. I guess that ammo just comes back, or I missed it. I thought I picked it, or maybe I picked it up, but I was maxed out. Any blobs over here? Whoop, something. I don't even know what I saw there. Oh, it was there on the ground. Great. I got a health recovery item. Getting your analyze rate up to 100% will earn you a health recovery item. The rate you receive will go down if you've analyzed enemies of the same kind. So don't waste your time.
I've collected enough samples.
I'm standing right here. Come on, just do it. I order you to take 3 steps towards me. I can't come to you or your partner. You freaking... Yeah, whatever. I don't like that guy.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
I bet it's
These corpses are enormous blobs.
the FBC's blockade.
They're probably not cool. I did all I could by standing here watching you do stuff.
It's the emergency line.
It's my favorite line.
It's me.
What, 7 o'clock? At Del Kappa Phi? Yeah, sure. I'll be there. Rockin'.
I'll take it from
I don't know. I can't make up fraternities. Actually, I don't know the difference between a sorority and a fraternity when it comes to the letters.
good. Get to it.
There's like some standardization there. I was trying to imply that he was going to go to a party, and that was what his emergency line was for. It didn't work out. I didn't really have the legs to make that, to carry that anywhere. I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I? Who are you people?
How? We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates to
Oh, the backstory. We were researching blobs, and then they told us to go to this boat, and then I got rid of all my extra bullets before I got there because
Using Veltro.
because
From their position, they must be
on a ship.
I was going to say buried at sea. I like your version better.
Charge of the search and rescue. You two will be my eyes out there. Yes,
I love being eyes. Get to look at stuff. It's great. Oh man, that is so ominous. Unless he's doing that with the power of his mind, which would be pretty cool. He is staring at it real hard. Accuracy. Look at that S ranking. Accuracy. S rank death. No rank for clear time. 3000 BP. Saving after a scene or episode is optional, but saving often is recommended. I will save, thank you. Alright, so how long have I been recording this? Like I said, this was not intended to be a long video. 35 minutes. Some people might think that is long. I'm not one of them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, see how this sounds, see how it looks, see how that bright reflection off my screen, wiggle it around. If I do that, oh, that was minimizing. That probably just made it worse. Guess I could just put up a black screen on my other monitor, cut it down a little bit. But all right, well, and then I hit the mic with my eyeglasses. let's see how this goes. I'll probably put it up for my own amusement, so I can have a Wii U item up there, just, and actually watch the screen myself. See if it is useful in any way or readable, or if I need to adjust the lighting or whatever. I do like Resident Evil, so I'm probably going to play some more of this. I'll make it another episode of, hey, look at me test this stuff out. That seems likely. But until then, I hope this turns out all right, and we'll see how it goes, and I will see you next time.